Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Noor Arfah binti Muhammad Mazlan. My metric number is 11911390. I will present about the introduction of the title. A leader is someone who is responsible for more than just lead people. They must be motivated appropriately and have a positive impact on those around them. Aside leaders who hold formal leadership position within an organization, and also the emerging leaders who do not hold formal leadership responsibilities but are influential to group or organizational members and whom group members accept the influence. And these are both examples of leadership. In Islam, leadership is not just a social contract between the leader and his subordinates, but also a psychological contract between the leader and God. In Islamic education, a leader is someone who takes the initiative to help educational institutions achieve the goals to improve the quality of education and the educational system itself. Education is important in the process of learning to teach as an effort to humanize human being, which called humanization. Prophet Muhammad was the best leader of all time. People need to emulate the attitudes of Rasulullah as an inspiration in their daily life for the sake of prosperity in this world and hereafter. So we need to emulate the qualities of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Mariam binti Salikuin. My metric number 11911369. So today I would like to present about research problem. One of the educational problems that arise today is the low quality of education at every level and unit. There are few elements that contribute to the uneven development in educational quality. First, national education policy and execution employ an education production function approach that is not uniformly applied. Second, education administration has relied on a centralized system for far too long. The criteria in fundamentally is to redound to federates of national education management that do not typically favor the establishment of quality education. In the organization management system, the leadership factors plays a key role in the direction, goals, and levels of success in achieving the goals that have been set. Problem and challenge will always be present at a certain time in this life, as well as in the world. Education will always have problem, especially problem in management and leadership in Islamic education. As we can see, firstly is the weakness of leaders in managing Islamic educational institution. The weakness here is related to the inability of institutions to carry out effective and quality learning and management of education. Next, the professionalism of Islamic education leadership is low. Many leaders in Islamic education institutions do not have a clear vision and mission. They are confused when determining the direction where education will be brought and developed. Principle in Islamic educational institutions should be a symbol of excellence in leadership, moral, intellectual, and professional. It is difficult to find in the field of Islamic education. Mostly, leaders still weak in building internal communication with teachers, community, parents, and users education for the benefit of providing education that quality. So, to solve this issue, integrity is an important thing, or we call as key element in the educational administration processes. With integrity, harmonious link between educational leaders, teachers, and students are forged. Educational organizations that are built upon the pillars of integrity and responsibility will earn confidence and respect. There is the reason why educational leaders must act with integrity, as it gives a positive impact on the educational organization and help it achieve its mission, vision, and purpose. Allah has stated in the Quran, Surah At-Tawbah, verse 119, means, "O you who believe, be afraid of Allah, and be with those who are true in words and deeds."
My name is Nurul Nabilah binti Yaakob. My metric number is 1191375. Next, I would like to present about discussion which is the concept of Islamic educational leadership. Educational leadership is the process of leader persuading and encouraging educators and educational personnel to carry out educational and research work using current educational facilities both individually and in groups. In order to attain educational goals effectively and efficiently. However, the concept of Islamic educational leadership, which are the foundation and initial notion of Islamic educational leadership, are actually closely tied to man on duty when Allah sent him down to earth by carrying out the task as a caliph as a leader. Moreover, there are several educational leadership theories among them. Firstly, autocratic theory. In this theory, leadership is built on order, compulsion, and arbitrary action, which is as a judge. He performed strict supervision so that all work went smoothly. Secondly is psychology theory. According to psychological theory, a leader's role is to create and grow the finest motivating system possible, stimulating followers' eagerness to work. A leader motivates subordinate personnel to work hard in order to attain organizational goals as well as personal objectives. Next is sociological theory. Leadership is viewed as an endeavor to smooth our connection inside an organization as well as an effort to settle organizational problems between followers according to sociological theory. However, leaders set goals for successful collaboration by involving followers in the final decision. Lastly is supporting theory. According to this nation, the follower must work as hard as they can and with enthusiasm, while the leader will position himself as a mentor guiding his member through particular regulation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Karuni Izzati binti Zukli, matric number 1191374. Next, I would like to continue briefly explain about the Islamic educational leadership values. Okay, now we go for the first value, which is consultation. As we know that consultation is also known as shura, which is very common in Islam. Shura is a practice that prioritizes subordinates' participation and opinion in making any decisions. Shura is very important as it underlines that Islamic leader took a balanced position between the needs of individuals and groups. Okay, next we move to the second value, which is good counsel and sense conduct. Alright, first we should know that good counsel is nasiha and sense conduct is ikhlas. A good Islamic leader should practice nasiha because this practice needs leaders to be knowledgeable and well-known towards issues and look for the best courses of action. The third values that Islamic educational leaders should have is enjoining right and forbidding wrong, which is amar ma'ruf nahi munkar. This concept refers to responsibility of Islamic leader to encourage to do good things and discourage the immorality as prescribed by Shara'. This surah has clearly explained to everyone about the significance of encouraging about the respectful behavior and discouraging immorality to people. This practice is highly demanded in Islam, not only for leaders but for everyone on this earth. In conclusion, leadership in Islamic education is a process of motivating the behavior of others and cooperating efforts following the Quran and Hadith to achieve educational goals.
In conclusion, a leader must understand the basic of leadership in order to be a good leader, both in small scopes such as family or large scopes such as organizational leaders, religious leaders, country leaders, and others. In addition, the changes experienced by society have the positive and even the negative, and those also faced in terms of leadership. Islamic education is the formation of personality to become a human being with noble morals in their daily life to get happiness, peace, and reflect the behavior accordance with the Sharia Islam, which is based on Al-Quran and As-Sunnah. Our hope for the future is if another crisis arises that necessitates a rapid transformation in education, educational leadership including ourselves will be prepared and capable to handle it.